nutrients. So it means there is actually the range there is a range, the optimum concentration that actually the plants require. And if there is a lack of these nutrients, then it results in a deficiency. And if there is an excessive, then it results in a toxicity. So the deficiency and toxicity both are actually hazardous or which actually reduce the plant growth. So here I am shown some pictures in the cucurbitaceae vegetables of the nutrients that we have observed in our study, during our study. So next please. So when we talk about the nutrient uptake and utilization, actually when the nutrient efficiency, it has the two terms. Not only plants need to uptake water. Uptake of water is not only necessary, but to utilize this water and the nutrients is also important, because if the plant is taking excessive nutrients and if it's not utilizing for the photosynthesis or other process, then it's actually in vain. So it's because of no use. This one is important. So these are the actually two different terms. And nutrient uptake efficiency, this actually different transporters are involved and different root of architecture techniques and involved in this one. While utilization, how the plant utilizes this nutrient for the efficient plant growth. So next please. So if there is a nutrient deficiency problem, so everyone here, actually in the Pakistan, unfortunately, we use excessive fertilizers. Even there is a nutrient deficiency or even not, we use the excessive fertilizers just to improve the plant growth. Actually, it's our thinking that if we apply the nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and even the micronutrients to the plant growth will be better. But it's actually not like this one. If there is not a need of the plant, then how it results in a toxicity. So this one is very important, and you should know about the need of the plant, about the nutrients. So if there is a deficiency and we use the different nutrients, then it means that there is actually we are applying the fertilizers, and you know these days the cost of the fertilizers is actually very high. And moreover, there are some techniques where maybe some plant breeders are here, and they can say that we can modify the root architecture of the plants. So yes, we can use this one, but there is some problem, and that is the time-consuming process, because you know the breeding is a time-consuming process, and it takes maybe several years to modify the root architecture. So next, please. So there is a need to identify some technique and some a shortcut actually that improve the plant growth, and we have to reduce the cost of production and to take a maximum return from this one. So in this regard, the vegetable grafting, this one technique is very important and useful, and especially in the solanaceous and cucurbitaceous vegetable. Here in the photo, actually in the vegetable grafting, as Dr. Hassan Nawaz yesterday told us, that we should just change the root system of the rootstock, root system of the plant by using different rootstocks. So in photo here, you can see this one is the photo of the Horticultur. China, and actually when we use the grafted plants, actually the spreading, the growth nature is the plant growth is spreading, and the plant, so it's the plant population or the plant it reduces, because it is just uptake a maximum nutrients that improve the plant growth. Next please. In the case of cucumber, and it has been reported in literature that if we use this root stock, then maybe we can improve many ions, deficient oil. You can see there the biggest root system that is actually responsible to improve plant growth, and that. Another reason of the pumpkin use of pumpkin rootstock is to use nitrogen Actually, these are all the research studies that we have conducted in our lab, and I will share some of these with you related with the nutrition. So, if it actually enhances the cytokinins concentration in the leaves, that actually improve the photosynthesis, then it has the ability to improve the nitrogen under low nitrogen conditions. Here you can. Let me. So, in this photo. In this picture, you can see the growth performance of grafted watermelon plants under low potassium conditions. So, at the 25 days here, when there is 0.4 millimolar potassium, you can see a clear difference in the grafted and non-grafted plants. The grafted plants, the growth is much better compared with the self-grafted watermelon plants. So, next, please. Actually, the pumpkin rootstock, it has also an impact on the fruit quality. If under low potassium or under low magnesium, under low nitrogen, under low boron, every macro micronutrient conditions, if we utilize this technology, then we can improve the yield, not only yield but also the fruit quality. Here you can see photo, and in the picture here you can see when the watermelon is grafted onto pumpkin rootstock.